Welcome to part 8 of the Spongebob Bikini Bottom Let's Play. And, well, we are just going to start off with what's possibly one of my least favorite missions in this game. You have to bungee jump out of the windows and destroy all the tikis. But there are some points where it's just really finicky. Like, there will be times where I'll just slide off the tiki, or I might accidentally hit the tiki, or I'll hit the tiki and it won't count. So yeah, this also the fact that if you die, the tikis respawn, so just be careful for that. I am burned out of today. Well, right now. Because, you know, today was my first day of school. Well, back to school anyway. And my brain is a little fried. That's still not going to stop me from recording this part. I gotta get this Let's Play going. You know? But this is the part where I actually died. I mean, I was going to die there anyway, but I just hate that chuck right there. And also, I kind of forget about the West Wing saying, because I thought the tikis are already, well, dead. Well, broken, I should say. You see that? Did you see that? I just slid right off of it, and it didn't count. There's really not much to say, although I will pull off one of my favorite shortcuts. Thank you programming. But that was a really bad joke on my part. I do apologize. Oh yeah, and sometimes when you hit the tiki, it'll gimp your bungee jet down. But a good idea. Also, since there are thunder tikis, you don't want to bungee into them, but you simply just want to touch them. In fact, sometimes they'll be out of reach for me. All in all, I didn't really care for this mission. See, there you go. And yeah, I got interrupted, so, well, in the beginning, you know, when I was trying to record this. But at least it was like a time saver, just so I could show you where we're gonna go next. And yeah. So, what should I talk about? Not really. Nothing to talk about. Alright, so, well, except now, but right now, since we got all the tikis destroyed, there's a golden spatula. Now, you're probably wondering that, you probably saw another door that the south wing, right? We technically can't get there yet, because of a massive bottomless pit. But just do what I'm doing here, and you can actually open the door very early. You see, yeah, they have collision detection. These windows don't have collision detection, as I demonstrated there. So these windows, you have to stand on these windows if you want to do the sequence break. And also you want to do this as Sandy, obviously, so you can easily glide. But yeah, that's one of my favorite sequence breaks in the entire game. And of course, I just have a moment where I'm like, wait, 10 out of 11? Am I forgetting? Am I forgetting one? One steering wheel? But it turns out I actually find it in the end, so yeah. Kind of a stupid moment for me. But unfortunately, it causes me to waste some time. My apologies if my commentary isn't really that good, because, well, like I said, I'm pretty much burned out from my first day. Hey, back to school. Expect that a lot for the rest of the Let's Play. Hey, and future LPs. And I just get a sock for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, I'm just gliding everywhere. But one thing I hate about this game is that, well, I don't really hate this game, but one thing I don't like is that only specific characters have to be to get the golden spatula. Now you're probably wondering, what do you mean? Can't you just talk to Mrs. Puff as Sandy? And you'll get the reward that way? No, you have to be Spongebob. If you're Sandy, you won't get the reward. So, I mean, you can. Well, it's not like that. If you do it for a specific character, you'll miss out. No, you just won't get the reward. As long as you're that certain character. So you're gonna have. Yeah, keep pausing. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. This is the point where I waste time just to go back to the bus stop, up and change back to that character, and just walk back, and it's like, ah. What if you screwed up like me? Alright, so in conclusion, most of downtown Bikini Bottom is done. And so, yeah. I've been way too silent for this part. Also, what I don't understand is that in terms of like the taxi areas, you can only transport via taxi as Spongebob. You can't do it as Patrick or Sandy. No, you have to do it as Spongebob. I guess Spongebob is the only person that actually has free transportation. But nonetheless, once we get next week on Monday, we are heading into Goo Lagoon. So I'm GameMan 504. You